President Lula da Silva, Excellencies, dear friends, the global energy landscape is changing at lightning speed. Last year, 90% of new power capacity came from renewables. Global investment in clean energy reached $2 trillion US, 800 billion more than fossil fuels. Renewables are now the cheapest source of new electricity in nearly every country. They are powering prosperity and empowering communities long left in the dark. Every dollar invested in renewables creates 3 times more jobs than a dollar invested in fossil fuels, and clean energy jobs now outnumber fossil fuel jobs worldwide. The renewables revolution is here. But we must go much faster and ensure all nations share the benefits. At COP28, countries agreed to transition away from fossil fuels in a just, orderly, and equitable manner, and to triple renewable energy capacity and double energy efficiency by 2030. The mandate is clear. Now we must close the delivery gap. And these, Excellencies, is where we are falling dangerously short. Even if new national commitments are fully implemented, the world is still heading for clearly more than 2 degrees of warming. That means more floods, more heat, more suffering everywhere. Scientists tell us that overshooting 1.5 degrees is now inevitable, starting at the latest in the early 2030s. But how high and how long that overshoot lasts depends on the speed and scale of our actions today. To return below 1.5 degrees by century's end, global emissions must fall by almost half by 2030, reach net zero by 2050, and go on with net negative afterwards. So what must we do? First, provide clarity and coherence, align laws, policies, and incentives with a just energy transition, and eliminate fossil fuel subsidies that distort markets and lock us into the past. Second, put people and equity at the center of the transition. Support workers and communities whose livelihoods still depend on coal, oil, and gas. Provide training, protection, and new opportunities, especially for young people and women. Third, invest in grids, storage, and efficiency. Renewables are surging, infrastructure must catch up fast. Fourth, meet all new electricity demand with clean power, including from the data centers driving the AI revolution. Technology must be part of the solution, not a new source of strain. And fifth, unlock finance at scale for developing countries. Today, Africa receives 2% of global energy investment. We need international cooperation to tear down barriers, cut the cost of capital, and crowd in private investment. Excellencies, the pathways for each country may look different, but the destination must be the same. A net zero world followed consistently by a net negative world powered by renewables. We must support developing countries to implement their commitment to transition away from fossil fuels through stronger cooperation, investment, and technology transfer, and calibrate it to different capacities and dependencies. Let us move with speed and solidarity. Make fairness the engine of acceleration and build economics that are clean, inclusive, and resilient. Turn climate necessity into development opportunity everywhere. The fossil fuel age is ending. Clean energy is rising. Let us make the transition fair, fast, and final. Thank you.
Obrigado.